morning, Little Rock, and we're so excited to come to you today. Obviously, this will be taped, but we're also Facebook Live right now to share really a pretty amazing thing. Poor Man on the Roof is happening. We already have my office filled. You're going to see some footage of that as this progresses, of being able to see what the kids have brought in. But today, one of our key partners within the district, SSC, who we do contract service with, everything from serving several of our schools to do custodial services, helping us with substitutes, and then also really has been instrumental in helping us with making sure our schools get sanitized whenever we have to need to move towards quarantining a large group and actually moving towards virtual platforms. So they're really a wonderful partner. Along with that, we have another wonderful partner in that is the recipient of Poor Man on the Roof, which is St. Mark Baptist. And St. Mark Baptist does so many wonderful things in our community. But every year we go target a different pantry that supports people that are in need. And this year it made sense to go to St. Mark. St. Mark is represented by Pastor Hersey, who will be able to tell a little bit of how all these canned items will go to use. But, you know, when you think about a partner and somebody stepping up, today over 3,100 cans have been brought in to the Little Rock School District just from SSC. So we're spilled out from my office into the other offices with canned items, and they're all going towards St. Mark Baptist. And the coolest thing is we're still 24 hours or more away from ending this food drive, and it's still not too late for you all to donate. But right now I'd like to introduce somebody that is a partner, is an individual that you know, doesn't just care about the delivery of service, but cares about the community that they serve. And that is Jerry Last. And so it's my honor to introduce Mr. Last, who will then just provide some remarks of why they do this and why SSC is in on something like this. So, Mr. Last.
Thank you, Mr. Poore. No, stuff like this is a no-brainer for SSC. As Mr. Poore stated, we want to be part of the school community. We want to be part of the school family, and this is just one of the ways that we're able to do this. We love the concept of it, and when we first heard about it, we immediately jumped on the bandwagon. And so we've been looking forward to this. It's been on our calendar for months now, and the logistics of finding all those cans and getting it here and getting to this moment. So we're just so proud to be part of the Little Rock School District, and we just look forward to the future and seeing how cold it gets tomorrow for you up there on the roof. So, but thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerry. And it is going to be cold tomorrow, and our kids nailed it. They did research 2 months ago to come up with the state, the Stephen Stars, and they've nailed the weather pattern that we have. Mr. Lubin is going to be joining me up on the roof. Believe it or not, he actually pays to be up on the roof with me as a part of a fundraiser effort, and you know, he's been my partner now for the last 2 years. But I know, Mr. Last, that you want to recognize all of your team members. And, you know, you brought in a whole crew here. Would you mind just sharing who else is a part of your team here today?
Sure.
And then I know that you're grateful that you get to work with Kelsey Bailey and Kevin Yarberry, and I'll let you just say something about them. And then we'll introduce Pastor Hersey.
Sure. To my left, Tammy Reed. She originally started this wonderful partnership for all of us here, and it couldn't have been possible without her pricing and everything else. And then we've got Deidre Collier here. He's one of our local managers. He oversees our staff here on the day-to-day operations. And then we've got Mark. He's our newest member here. He works with Deidre side by side between the day-to-day operations and providing sub work, and then extra disinfection when needed. And then Tim Tyler. He's my regional director of operations over Arkansas, and again, it's with his leadership and pulling the team together and working together as a team that makes this all possible. And then working with Kevin and Kelsey has been just an honor, because it's all about communication and being open and being honest about it, because in the end, we're dealing with people, and we just want to provide a clean environment for the staff and students of Little Rock School District.
Thank you very much, Jerry, and that's a great way to kind of segue now into, you know, our other partner that's the recipient of Poor Man on the Roof this year, and that is St. Mark Baptist. And Pastor Pointer and Pastor Hersey are obviously just huge in our community, and their heart extends out well beyond, the folks that are a part of that church to go and support folks. And I'm going to let Pastor Hersey share a little bit about what Poor Man on the Roof really will mean for the church, and in particular what the donation from SSC means. Pastor Hersey?
Say good morning to everyone, and on behalf of our senior pastor, Pastor Poore, Mr. Poore, and SSC, we're just excited to partner with the Little Rock School District to be a part of the fundraiser that you guys are doing. These donations will help out families within the community in Little Rock School District. I just got excited about all the boxes of food, the canned goods, and everything that I've seen brought in from SSC. And every day we distribute over 300 boxes of food to families throughout Little Rock and the Little Rock School District. So all of the canned goods that we've seen today will go a long way to being a blessing to those families within the city. See, some of our volunteers are here as well. We'll get a look at everything that has been contributed so far. So we're excited, Mr. Poore. Looking forward to what's going to happen tomorrow. We got a challenge on our hand. Your office is already full, so we got to come up with a plan to get everything from your office back to the church. But we're excited about that challenge and what it's going to do to benefit the families and the kids that will be blessed as a result of your donation. So thank you. God bless you. Pastor Poore tells us that a church can't consider itself spiritual if it isn't social. So it is more blessed to give than to receive, and God love a cheerful giver. So thank you.
Well, that's a tough act to follow right there, but I want to tell you that, we are not done yet. So we still have well over 24 hours that donations can come in. So bring in your food items, and that will just go right into the office and into our other areas where we're spilling out into. We also know that we need items that are for our hygiene, personal hygiene, and toiletries. And so we need to make sure that we have those come in. Those go to our Bright Future program, and there are families that just don't have deodorant and shampoo, and this is a tough time for many families. So not only the canned goods, but all the personal hygiene. And then finally, if you look it up on the screen, we have a donation that you can go to Cash App, or you can also go into our website, and there's a donation online item there where you can easily donate. And the money there, as an example, we had First Security Bank, Pastor Hersey, that donated $1,000. If $1,000 comes in, 500 of that money goes to Bright Futures, again, to take care of kids' needs as it comes in. The next quarter, 25%, will go to our VIPS program, where we partner with everything from faith-based organizations to sororities, fraternities, to business leaders, to our parents. 25% there, and then the last 25% will go to St. Mark Baptist to their Tendaji program. So all the dollars amount, we want to try to get up to $20,000 worth of financial donations, and right now we need some help in that area. So please make your donation. That's the easiest way if you don't want to come down tomorrow because you're a little worried about the weather, okay? Don't be worried about the weather, okay? We're going to be out there tomorrow. The bald man's going to be up on the roof. We got the office packed. We need you to contribute. We need you to bring food items. Get it on down here. Bring in the money. Bring in the canned goods. Bring in the personal hygiene items. Poor Man, the roof is happening. We got wonderful partners. And Mr. Lubin and I are pumped to be ready to take this on tomorrow. So have a great day, everybody.